There have been some major changes in Disney Dreamlight Valley thanks to the game's recent content update that launched last week. Some of these changes have been amazing, while others have left us all a little frustrated. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Jamie, and I make videos about cute, fun, cozy games, especially Disney Dreamlight Valley. So let's get into the best and the worst of Update 5. First, let's talk about what I think are the best changes to the game. Number 1 is going to be the mannequins. I love that I can have my favorite outfits ready to jump into quickly and easily. I also love that I can display some of the cool outfits and accessories that I never actually wear, but still think they're really neat. Mannequins is probably my favorite new feature. Next is the ability to craft and customize furniture items, especially rugs and bedding. I've seen people online getting really creative with this, and it allows you to design spaces in your home and valley that really speak to your personal tastes and preferences. I haven't gotten a chance to play around with this feature too much, but I think it's a really solid upgrade to the Touch of Magic tool. While I still have my thoughts about the premium shop, which we'll get into, I did want to say that the new feature in there that allows you to preview the items a bit better before you buy them is pretty great. I still think you should be able to see the clothes and accessories on your character before buying them, but this feature allows you to get a good look at each item available before you spend your precious moonstones. Hey, have you noticed that the rides from the last Star Path have unique music that plays when you get close to them? I remember saying in my Carnival build that I wanted the rides to play their own music, like how the pillars play It's a Small World, and now they do. I was really excited when I realized this. The last major change that I thought was a really positive one was the storyline itself. This update brought with it the finale of the Forgetting storyline. I see a lot of people concerned that this is the end of the game, but I'm here to assure you that that is definitely not the case. This is the end of what people are calling Act 1. It's just one of many storylines. There's so much more coming in the game, and I can't wait to discover what the story brings. But on this particular story, I think they did a great job. It's a little bit deeper and darker than I thought it would be, but overall, I think it was well done, and the quests were really fun to complete. I love spooky things, so the fact that there was this dark, spooky vibe to this whole part of the story was so fun for me. And who could be mad at the fairy godmother coming into the game? We finally got her in our valley and out of that pumpkin house, which, by the way, is adorable inside, and I knew that it would be. Not only that, we got a bunch of new pumpkin items added to the game with her, and her questline has some great rewards. Now let's talk about the things that were not so great in the new update. First of all, I want to talk about the Star Path and the premium shop, because I gotta say, I'm not thrilled. I fully regret spending moonstones on the Star Path at all. It's just not an exciting one for me. I could just be really old and not with the times, but I'm just not a fan of these newer Pixar movies. I love the old school ones like Toy Story and Finding Nemo, but Turning Red, Inside Out, Elemental, they just aren't for me. I do like some of the Turning Red items just because I like the look of them, but I could have lived without this whole Star Path, honestly. I really thought we would get a fun summer or vacation themed Star Path, which I would have been so happy and excited for, and I'm kind of bummed that we're getting a Star Path that feels like an afterthought or a repeat. The very first Star Path in the game was Pixar themed and actually had better rewards. As for the premium shop, everything is still way too expensive. They haven't lowered the prices at all that I can tell. But the thing in the premium shop that really has many fans upset is the new Dream Bundle. This is sort of an expansion pack for the game. This one is all about Wally and costs a whopping 4,000 moonstones, which equals out to about $13-ish. With the bundle, you get a dream-style outfit for Wally and a few new quests. The rewards for those quests are some clothing items, one of which is a trash can lid hat. Now, I purchased this and I did the quests, and I can tell you right now, in my opinion, it's not worth the money. If you have the means and you love Wall-E, then sure, go ahead and get it. But I'm just not convinced that Disney has any idea how to price out this content properly. Like I've said before, if you compare the pricing to other games with microtransactions like The Sims, that has you pay for extra content, you get so much more for your money than in Disney Dreamlight Valley. And just to be clear, I'm not saying that I don't want to have to pay for extra content. I really don't mind buying expansions for the game, but I want it to be worth the money. If I was getting the dream style outfit for more than one character and more than just a couple of clothing items, I would have been a lot happier. So the next thing that I actually think is positive but has Switch players not so thrilled is the item limit increase. There's now an option to increase the limit on the number of items you could place in your valley. This could potentially slow down your game if you're playing on a PC that can't handle it, so you don't have to use it. It's a great option for the people who spend a lot of time decorating their valley and have reached the limit multiple times. However, if you're playing on the Switch or PS4, you don't have the ability to do this, and I'm pretty sure this is due to the stability of the game on those platforms. I see a lot of complaints from Switch users about the game crashing a lot, and if you could place more items, it would just be too much for the game to handle. I'm hoping the developers come up with a solution for this soon and can make the game more stable on those platforms, because I know there are a lot of people that really enjoy playing the game on their Switch. I think my biggest complaint about this update would be the paths. There's now an option to craft paths with borders, which is really cool, and it makes the paths look really nice and clean, which again makes this kind of a positive, but I'll tell you why I have a huge problem with it. You can't connect the border paths to existing paths, which means that if I want border paths for my plaza, I'll have to remove all the paths that I've already crafted and put down and craft all new border paths. I really wish that you could just add the border to the regular path that already exists. I have so much of this regular brick that I basically won't be using, and I have to redo all the work I did to stockpile the brick pathways. It would be really great if you could just lay the border along the sides of the paths that exist. I'm just very unhappy that I basically have to redo all the paths I've already done, because I really do like the way the border paths look. Honestly, friends, there isn't much more to talk about with this update because I don't think it was really finished. I think that the next update that they're calling a surprise 6th update is really just the stuff that was supposed to be in this update that they didn't have time to finish. In the next update, we'll be getting Vanellope and possibly some new summery dream styles. Has anyone else noticed these locked dream styles in their menu? I'm curious to see what the next update will bring, and I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say in the comments. Overall, I think this update was really fun and a really great conclusion to the Forgetting storyline. I know I'm pretty critical of the updates and the way the game is developing, but that's just because I love it so much. And I know the developers are really listening to the feedback, and they're trying to make changes that make everyone happy, except in the premium shop. If you enjoyed the update, give this video a like and consider subscribing to my channel for more Disney Dreamlight Valley content. It really helps my channel grow and I appreciate it so much. As always, my Twitter, Discord, and memberships are all linked in the description box for you to check out. Thanks so much for watching today, and I'll see you again really soon. Bye!